What's up everyone, CBK here, your #1 Marvel Spider-Man fanboy, back with another video. And before I hop into today's topic, I have a very exciting and unexpected announcement of a major giveaway on my channel, thanks to a community member of mine that I will keep anonymous. I will be giving away a collector's edition of Marvel Spider-Man 2 to a lucky subscriber. Yeah, you heard me correctly. All you need to do is drop a comment on this video with your thoughts on today's topic and leave a thumbs up to enter. The winner will be announced a week from now. Alright, let's swing on into today's video. Today I want to talk about something that's kind of been on my mind lately. Which game has a better story? Marvel Spider-Man 1 or Marvel Spider-Man 2? Now, I know some of you guys might be thinking, why are you comparing these two amazing games? And you're right, both games are incredible. I've called both of these games masterpieces. I genuinely love them so much, which is why the topic of this video was a tough exercise for me to think about. It's like asking a parent, which kid do you like more? It's almost impossible, but I'm going to do it anyways. So let's start with the first game, Marvel Spider-Man 1. It has a beautifully crafted story that follows Peter Parker's journey as he battles various villains and tries to save the city. What I love about this game's story so much is its self-contained narrative. The narrative is focused and easy to follow with a clear beginning, middle, and end. You get to see Peter's growth as a hero and his struggles as a person, wrestling with the idea of giving up on his friend and mentor. Someone he really looks up to turns into a monster, and you spend this entire story establishing and building this relationship only for it to collapse at the end. It's truly heartbreaking. This story is just well paced, the cutscenes are engaging, plus the game feels like its own self-contained arc, which I really appreciate. It's so easy to follow along throughout the whole game. And don't get me started on the heartbreaking Aunt May scene at the very end. It was a well-earned ending, but it was painful and yet beautiful at the same time. It was just a phenomenal ending to a great game. This game was just a great start to Insomniac's Spider-Man universe. Now let's talk about Marvel Spider-Man 2. This game takes the series to new heights, with improved gameplay and the addition of new features that fans like myself have been clamoring for. Honestly, Insomniac delivered on almost every gameplay element fans were hoping to get from this game. However, the story is where things get a little bit interesting. Don't get me wrong, the story is phenomenal in my eyes, but it feels a little bit more sprawling and less focused than the first game. Because of the multiple storylines and playing as two different Spider-Man, the narrative can feel a little bit disjointed at times. Additionally, there are some plots that don't get the same level of attention as they did in the first game. My point is that the narrative here is really good. It's phenomenal. It's so good that I wish I had more time with certain characters and these storylines that were established. But because there are so many characters and you have to play as two different Spider-Man, it can kind of feel like you're not getting enough of certain storylines. Now, I know that Brian Intihar has said himself that there were parts of the third act that had to be cut, and it certainly feels that way at some times when you're playing this game. Venom does feel a tiny bit rushed, and I do wish we had a little bit more time with that arc overall. That being said, this game still does have some amazing moments. It does add depth to the Spider-Man universe. This isn't a knock on the story at all, or the writing. It's more of me wishing that I had more time with certain characters and storylines. That being said, if this was a competition or a debate between which game had the better gameplay, this one would absolutely win. No competition. Spider-Man 2's gameplay never gets old. It's so addicting. But this conversation is about the story, and for me, the story for Marvel Spider-Man 1 has the slight edge. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. And Marvel Spider-Man 2 is more like a 9 out of 10 for me. If we were debating the overall experience combining the story and the gameplay, I think that Spider-Man 2 would definitely have that edge. It kind of gives you all that you really want, but this isn't a debate about which game is the best overall. It's a debate about which game has the better story. And for me, I think it's still going to be Spider-Man 1. But I'm curious to hear what you guys have to think about this conversation in the comments down below. And before I end this video, I just want to say, if you're new to my channel and enjoy Marvel Spider-Man content or other superhero games content, then do hit that subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will catch you guys on the next one.